You are tuning in to Tangible Triumph with Will's Wisdom, Life, Inspiration, Motivation. And today's topic is going to be how to make sense of the world around you. And that boils down to decision making, discovering things, and interpretation. Perception is also a part of it. But let's start with the decision making process. I have a good quote here by Stephen Hawking. Look up at the stars and not down at your feet. Try to make sense of what you see and wonder about what makes the universe exist. Be curious. What makes you curious? What actually tunes you in to your inner self? What grabs you and holds on to you? What speaks purpose into your life? With a sense of what things actually mean to you, you start to develop that unique individual feeling of who you actually are. And when you begin to observe the world around you, you begin to start making decisions based on things that may matter to you or things that mean something to you. And if you have no sense of meaning to life, it's kind of hard to find a purpose and a way. It's hard to move forward through a process that you have literal no understanding of. We all have our own interpretation, and we all are curious about different things as individuals. So, with that, be on your own terms and try and discover things that you find interesting. For instance, Pythagoras, he came up with the concept of geometry. I'm going to assume that he was obsessed with the formation of objects, squares. Um, he even had come up with concepts of 3D cubes and the tetrahedron, I think it's called. But to have this curious look on what shapes actually mean and how we can construct them to make geometry. This guy is the founder of, things that we use to this day as far as building goes and, the sacred geometry, making sense of how to place things together. And that is a revolution for everybody. And we all have our own revolution that we can have within ourselves. And the way you interpret things, you come up with different ideas. Try and have an idea of what life means to you. What's your idea of motivation? What will keep that drive in you to see the good in the world? The world around us is not always going to work in a manner where we'll fully understand it, but if we have understanding within ourselves, the world will make sense. We have to live our life on the terms the universe hands to us. With that, we can interpret that and perceive it with what we will do next. For instance, Plato, he established the first university in Europe. Now, this man had taught just a few of his students and eventually established the first university because he saw the importance of philosophy and teaching and learning about life and what the construct of life had meant to him. Now, with that initiative and that meaning and what he had found for purpose in his life, he was able to give back to generations. We still have universities to this day. We still have a room where students can go into and learn openly in public. So when you have hopes for something and you see the light in a situation, do what you can to make the best of it. You have what it takes in you to do whatever you set your mind to as long as you allow yourself to do that. Be curious. Wonder about the things in the world that you may not know about. It could open a new doorway and opportunity for you and set you on a new path in life just because you've found something that you've never seen before. Experiment with different ideas. Try new hobbies. Make sense of what creates you, what makes you you. Go to the gym if you want to go to the gym. Change your diet and eat healthier if you feel unhealthy. If you feel like you don't know enough, read. It's about trial and error, and going back to your core foundation and making constant improvements in your life and being curious. Go out for a hike if you want to feel like you're in nature again. If you want to reconnect with yourself, meditate. There's different outlets on making sense of the world around you. It's just up to you to find them. Question yourself today, and take a curious stance in life. Wonder if you're able to observe at all. Open your mind. Have that ability to resonate with something. We say it. We're trying to retrain your mind. Have ambition. Create success. With that, I hope you're all having a great week. It's Wednesday, so, knock on wood, a couple more days till Friday. We'll be airing on Sunday for the Sunday motivational recap so that we can get you guys into the week, on the right foot. And, make sure you visit our website, www.tangibletriumph.life. Always tune into Chris's Confidence. Sorry about that. His discussion yesterday was great about taking the horse to the water, but you can't make a horse drink from the water, and I like to piggyback on that with today's discussion. When life hands you lemons, make lemonade. All rivers lead to the same ocean, just don't swim upstream. Peace.